Following allegations of fake news and obstruction, Elon Musk is now under investigation by a Supreme Court justice in Brazil. Greetings, everyone. Today's video focuses on the ongoing investigation of Elon Musk by a Brazilian Supreme Court justice. The investigation revolves around allegations of obstruction and intentional criminal use of his social media company, X. This investigation is part of a larger probe into a group of individuals known as digital militias, who are accused of spreading defamatory fake news and making threats against Supreme Court justices. Justice Alexandre de Moraes has specifically highlighted Musk's involvement in a public disinformation campaign against the court's actions. This campaign continued the following day, with Musk making comments about X no longer complying with the court's orders to block certain accounts. As of late Sunday, Musk has not provided any comment on this recent development. Without further delay, let us begin our discussion. Late on Sunday, a Brazilian Supreme Court justice known for his crusading efforts initiated an ongoing investigation into the dissemination of fake news, targeting none other than Elon Musk himself. Additionally, a separate investigation was opened against the executive for suspected obstruction. Justice Alexandre de Moraes, in his ruling, highlighted Musk's recent efforts to spread false information about the actions of the Supreme Court. This public disinformation campaign began on Saturday and persisted the next day, with Musk making particularly noteworthy statements about his social media company X, refusing to adhere to the court's directives to block specific accounts. De Moraes condemned this blatant obstruction of Brazilian justice, incitement of criminal activity, and the open defiance of court orders, emphasizing that these actions disrespect the sovereignty of Brazil. According to the decision text, Musk is set to undergo an investigation regarding his alleged deliberate criminal utilization of X. This investigation is part of a larger probe into a group of individuals referred to as digital militias, who are accused of disseminating defamatory false information and making threats against Supreme Court justices. The focus of the new investigation will be to determine if Musk committed obstruction, participated in a criminal organization, and incited others. As of late Sunday, Musk has refrained from providing any comments regarding the latest development. For a considerable amount of time, the political right in Brazil has consistently portrayed de Moraes as exceeding his authority by suppressing freedom of speech and partaking in political oppression. As part of the investigation into digital militias, individuals affiliated with former President Jair Bolsonaro have been detained, and the residences of his supporters have been searched. In 2021, Bolsonaro himself became a subject of the investigation. Supporters of de Moraes argue that his decisions, while unconventional, are legally justified and essential for eradicating fake news from social media and addressing the threats to Brazilian democracy. These threats were notably highlighted by the uprising in Brazil's capital on January 8, 2023, which bore resemblances to the insurrection at the US Capitol on January 6, 2021. In a recent statement, Elon Musk, who considers himself a staunch advocate of free speech, announced on X that all restrictions on blocked accounts would be lifted. He also expressed concern that this decision could potentially lead to a decline in revenue for the company in Brazil and even result in the closure of its local office. In his written words, he emphasized the importance of principles over profit. Afterwards, he advised Brazilian users to install a VPN as a means to maintain access in the event of X being shut down, and expressed his intention for X to release all of de Moraes' demands, citing their alleged violation of Brazilian law. In his later writings, he expressed that these demands are the most stringent and severe compared to any other country in the world. As of late Sunday, Musk had refrained from disclosing de Moraes' demands, and it was evident that prominent blocked accounts were still inaccessible, suggesting that X had not taken any action in response to Musk's prior commitments. Moraes' decision serves as a cautionary reminder, stating that for every blocked account that X chooses to reactivate, there will be a daily fine of 100,000 reais, $20,000, and those who are accountable will face legal consequences for defying a court order. In a statement on Saturday evening, Brazil's Attorney General emphasized the pressing need for the regulation of social media platforms within the country. He expressed concern over the current state of affairs, where foreign billionaires wield control over these networks, disregarding court orders and posing a threat to the rule of law and the authorities. Maintaining social peace is an absolute necessity, according to Jorge Messias' message on X. Following the era of military dictatorship from 1964 to 1985, Brazil formulated its constitution, which encompasses a comprehensive range of aspirations and explicitly condemns various offences, including racism and, more recently, homophobia. However, it is crucial to note that freedom of speech is not without limitations. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.